It's a pleasure to have you join us on our grassroots development program on Lagos Television, Ibile Update. I am Joy Olu on Ibile Update today. As preparations for the 2026 fiscal year gather momentum, local government and LCDAs across Lagos are outlining their plans for governance and service delivery. Agege local government, alongside Odi-Olowo Ojuwoye and Iru Victoria Island LCDAs, have formally presented their 2026 budget proposals to their respective legislative arms, highlighting key priority areas focused on infrastructure development, community needs, and improved living standards for residents. More in these reports. Agege local government is taking a bold step forward with its 2026 budget of restoration, innovation and development. A 14.8 billion naira plan aimed at transforming neighborhoods with improved roads, modernized schools, cleaner streets and enhanced healthcare services. Presenting the appropriation bill to the Legislative Council, Executive Chairman Abdulganiu Obasa outlined a clear plan to make daily life easier for residents, from rebuilding key roads and expanding drainage channels to improving street lighting and modernizing public facilities across Agege.
Since assumption of office, our administration has consistently pursued development with measurable impact in works and infrastructure. This budget is not merely a statement of figures, it's a declaration of intent, an articulation of our collective aspirations for a more resilient, aesthetically flourishing, and economically vibrant Agege. For the 2026 fiscal year, the local government is projecting a total revenue and expenditure size of 14 billion 879,434,694 naira 66 kobo.
Responding on behalf of the lawmakers, the leader of the House, Honorable Haruna Adeshina, praised the administration's commitment to practical development, assuring residents that the council will work with the executive to ensure transparency and timely project delivery.
Let me assure you today that the House remains committed to transparency, due process, productive collaboration, and responsible oversight. We will work swiftly but truly ensuring that the budget supports development, prioritize, and align with our duty to the citizens we have served. This budget is for you, your children, your businesses, your safety, and your future.
With the proposed 14.8 billion naira budget now before the legislators, the people of Agege are hopeful that year 2026 will bring more visible development, safer neighborhoods, and better opportunities for families across the community.
With expectations high for the year ahead, the chairman of Odi-Olowo Local Council Development Area, Seyi Jakonde, has presented the year 2026 appropriation bill to the legislative arm of the council, setting the agenda for governance and development in the coming year. Tagged the budget of sustainability, the proposed spending plan places emphasis on long-term development, efficient use of resources, and policies aimed at improving the quality of life for residents across the local council development area.
It's a continuation, of the previous government, which means that we have inherited a budget of 2025 from the previous administration. And what we can do is, considering the progress and achievement of the previous administration, it is just in line, that we sustain all that have been achieved in the previous administration, which is what we have been doing, and bringing in new innovations.
The leader of the House, Olamilekon Adeyi, received the budget document, formally opening the process of legislative review and scrutiny.
We're the closest to the grassroots. So we speak to our people, we live in the community, so we know what our people want. And before the budget was being done, we did a stakeholders meeting where we invited stakeholders from each ward. It was done simultaneously, where we collated things that desires of our community, and that has been used by the executive arm to prepare the budget. So we believe that, we're looking at the budget is going to be far-fetched from the reports we got from the stakeholders' engagement.
Stakeholders appraised the performance of the 2025 budget, while also expressing hope that the 2026 budget will build on those successes and deliver even greater outcomes in the year ahead.
Within the last 100 days, it has been tying roads, constructing drainages, doing all things that will make life comfortable for the people of Odi-Olowo. We believe as we are going to another year now, we expect him to continue giving us the kind of infrastructure he has started. He should not relent back on what he has been doing.
The area of payment of levies, they need to improve on it. They need to ensure that everybody and all of the residents, perform their civic responsibility, their basic responsibility.
With the review process now in motion, eyes are firmly on the months ahead as residents look forward to seeing the budget of sustainability translate into tangible projects that improve daily living and secure long-term growth for communities in Odi-Olowo Local Council Development Area. Anticipation is rising across Iru Victoria Land Local Council Development Area as preparations for the 2026 fiscal year gather momentum, following the chairman's formal presentation of the council's proposed appropriation bill to the Legislative Council, tagged Budget of a New Beginning.
The Budget of New Beginning is not just a financial document. It is a blueprint for impact, for renewed trust, and for building a future where no one is left behind. Together with the achieved framework, we will move Iru Victoria LCDA forward, boldly, responsibly, and progressively.
Responding, the leader of the Legislative Council assured residents that lawmakers will subject the proposal to thorough and timely scrutiny, emphasizing transparency, accountability, and the need to ensure that the budget delivers tangible benefits to the people.
The Executive Chairman is about to present here today, representing a crucial step toward realizing our vision for the development of prosperity and our communities. As elected representative of our people, we shall be committed to ensure that this budget presented is thoroughly reviewed and scrutinized to ensure that it aligns with the needs and priority of our people.
In a demonstration of purposeful leadership that blends planning, institutional support, and community welfare, the council chairman also presented official vehicles to councillors, describing the gesture as a move to enhance their efficiency, mobility, and effectiveness in carrying out legislative and constituency responsibilities. The engagement further extended to the grassroots as the senator representing Lagos Central Senatorial District, Wasiu Eshinlokun, alongside the council chairman, distributed gift items and cash support of 20,000 naira each to elderly citizens to mark the Yuletide, reinforcing the administration's people-centered approach.
It will go a long way. It will even touch so many people. It's not only me. When I reach now from the gate, I'll start sharing to make sure I touch people.
When I come to the council, I see what they did for me. They did a lot of things for me. And I know that the food that they gave to me, the rice and the clothes, I will sow everything for myself. Me say I will not buy anything for the Xmas again.
I like what the council has done to us today. The food and the money will help part of my children and my family. I'm so grateful. I so like it.
We are celebrating them across the 13 local government and LCDAs simultaneously. And we are targeting 2,000 elders within our community.
Together, the activities reflect a coordinated push towards responsive governance, inclusive development, and strengthened public trust as residents look ahead to a new fiscal year shaped by effective leadership and tangible impact across Iru Victoria Island Local Council Development Area.
Meanwhile, Ifelodun Local Council Development Area has adopted a strategic approach to planning for the year ahead. The council convened a budget retreat to assess past performance, align development objectives, and fine-tune its financial framework in preparation for the 2026 budget, with emphasis on effective service delivery and sustainable community growth. Ifoma Chimon is in Digbo reports.
Budget retreats have been identified as crucial for aligning financial plans with community needs, boosting transparency and enhancing overall performance. This informed the decision of the leadership of Ifelodun Local Council Development Area to convene a budget retreat with its management team and heads of departments. The session provided an opportunity for stakeholders to brainstorm and deliberate on strategies to improve service delivery and strengthen governance efficiency amid prevailing challenges.
In fact, in the history of my participation in the budget retreat, this has been a very impactful one. Talk about the project management and the procurement planning process. A lot has been learned, and by the grace of God, we are going to apply it to our day-to-day activities at the LCDA.
The budget for 2025 and 2026 increased with a variation of like 23%. Of the increase, and most of the increase favor more on capital projects. And with what is on ground, with the policy direction of this administration, is going to pay more off to the community and residents of Ifelodun LCDA.
The guest speaker emphasized the need for the council to strengthen its internally generated revenue, also enlightened participants on the concept of local government autonomy, highlighting its benefits, expectations, and implementation framework.
We have financial guidelines that tell us how much the head of an organization can spend without going to some other set of persons. At the local government level, the executive chairman's approval, the extra approval, and any other further approvals.
The council chairman stated that the retreat would offer a strategic platform to reassess and re-strategize council priorities in line with the developmental goals. Overall, the retreat served as a platform for planning, coordination, performance evaluation, and effective budget and financial planning.
That is all we can take on the program today. If you'd like to reach out to us, please send an SMS or WhatsApp message to the number on your screen. Ibile update runs every day of the week at 8:20 in the morning, 12:15 in the afternoon, and a repeat broadcast at 11 p.m. You can also watch Ibile update on YouTube. I am Joy Olu. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.